Hey, welcome to Tshirt Ad Builder. In this training video, we're going to be talking and discussing about layers. Now, you may not be familiar with what layers is actually referring to, but inside of each of these ads, everything that is editable is in its own layer, okay? And so if you want to be able to edit something, technically it has to exist in its own layer. Now, an easy way to see all the different layers is to simply come up here and click this toggle layers button, and it will show you everything that is in this ad that is its own layer. Okay? Now, I want to kind of teach you a concept in case you're not familiar with it, and it's sort of a Z. It's called Z order, and it's really easy to understand. But I want you to think of this layer, all these layers, as basically being in a stack where the bottom layer is on the bottom and the top layer is on the top. So if this were a piece of paper on a desk, this T would actually be the topmost layer. Okay? And then this would be the second piece of paper on the desk, all the way down to where the background is the very bottom piece of paper. Now, I want to show you a visual representation of what happens if you were to take, the bottommost piece of paper in this layer stack, and because it's the entire width of the image, and you move it to the top. Let's see what happens, and this will give you really a good idea. Notice how everything disappeared, right? Why is that? Are all the elements gone? No, they're not gone. They're just hidden because this is taking up the entire image. It's the full width and height of that image. So I can't see anything else because this is on top of the stack. But if I were to move this down one layer, then I would see that the T pops up. If I move it down another layer, okay, now I've got 23.95. So these things are now on top, but because they're small, I can still see the background image, but I don't necessarily see anything behind it because the background image is still hiding it. So I can just drag this all the way down, and now I've got all my text back. Okay, keep dragging it down. Now I've got my badge, I've got my bottom line, and then let's just keep on going to the bottom here. And now I've got it back on the bottom of the stack here, and hopefully you understand now what the Z order means. The other thing to kind of give you an idea, you can see now that this image is actually on top of the t-shirt, and it's because the t-shirt is below the badge in the stack. Okay. Now if I wanted to reverse that, I'd just simply drag that up, and now the t-shirt is on top of the image, the seal. Okay. Now I want to show you one quick trick. If you ever just want to work with one image and you didn't open up the layers, you can always just lock this by single clicking, and you'll see a little menu that pops up here. And then these two buttons allow you to move up or down in the, it's the same thing as if I were to drag it over here. So if I say move up, what you're going to see is actually going to see this is now on top of the t-shirt, and the badge has been moved above the t-shirt as well. Okay, so that's another way that you can move up or down in the stack just by locking this and then selecting one of these arrows. Make sure you unlock it, and then you can have free reign to do whatever you want. And then that's pretty much it. If you want to edit any of these layers, you simply double click. So for example, let's say I want to edit this T. I just double click it, and let's say I wanted to get rid of it. I simply hit the delete button, and it's going to say, hey, do you want to delete this text? Yes, I do. All right, and now it's gone. If I toggle my layers, notice that I don't have that T anymore. Okay? And that's it. It's very simple to use the layer functionality. You can open it up to access any element that you can edit, and you just double click to edit, or you can drag them up and down if you need to change them in the what's called the Z order, or change them in the stack basically. And then to hide it, you can simply click it to hide. Okay, that's it for layers, and we'll see you in the next training video.